I got to tell you, when it was announced that Koko Ware would be going against Ric Flair, those of the uninitiated, I might say, didn't believe there was going to be much of a bout. The Mid-America champion, Koko, may be the most underrated wrestler in the United States. He went in against Flair, and Flair had all he could handle. The bell has sounded. Ric Flair, who is disturbed, upset that the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, has chosen to be out here as a second-hand advisor for the underdog challenger, Koko Ware. Koko, the Mid-America heavyweight champion, 220 pounds out of Union City, Tennessee. What a scrapping young athlete this is. The thrill of his life, a chance to become the world heavyweight champion. Koko, the first black challenger in the Mid-South Coliseum against a world heavyweight champion, and a chance to win that title right here tonight. One fall, 60-minute title match. Flair rolled up, but he kicks his feet and he's back out. He's on the referee. I don't know what about pulling the trunks. That was it. He holds in, gets a count of one. And Ric Flair, who really is set off in a nasty mood because Dusty Rhodes is out here at ringside, and Flair doesn't like it a bit. Koko Ware. What a sensational opportunity for this young guy. I'd say we've seen Koko in a lot of ups and downs, Randy. What a great moment this is.
That's right, both of us, Lance. So his very first professional match. It makes you very proud to know that even though he's had those attitude problems, that he's in here for the World Heavyweight Championship. And win, lose, or draw, Koko can be very proud of the fact that he has received this shot, Lance.
We were talking to Koko before the match, and as you might expect, this young fellow from Union City, Tennessee, going against such a distinguished character as the World Heavyweight Champ, Ric Flair, he is very nervous. He's going through basics, and that's a smart thing. I think Dusty advised him of that. Stick with the basics till you get yourself settled in there and ready to go into a rhythm. He's going with a side headlock. He mares Flair over. He's hanging on to the headlock. Boy, you know, and I know, the Birdman can flat go. One of the best drop kicks ever seen in professional wrestling. And Ric Flair, who thinks he's got a surefire pushover in this young fellow from Union City, may be in for an amazing shock of his life. Ware hanging with that side headlock on Flair. Dusty hollering up a little advice from time to time. Forearm shot to Ware. Shoulder puts Flair down on the deck. Over the top. Nice leapfrog by the champion. Reversal. And Flair fights it. Koko. Snapmare over and down. Count of one. And Flair gets that right shoulder up. Oh, boy. You know, it always blows my mind when I think how close. There was a split second. One more count. And Koko Ware is the world champion.
It's so close, Lance. I mean, it makes me nervous just watching this. Oh, I'd love for it. You don't like to be prejudiced, but when you've known a guy for years, you'd love to see him get the chance and would love to see him win the world title.
Oh, would this turn the wrestling world over? Back off the ropes, and the referee says, okay, fellas, let's keep it that way, nice and clean. Flair can get your dander up without a question, but what a class wrestler he is, man. He can get on that ring hard. The only thing I would point out, he is expecting to have a relatively easy time. Though he's smart enough as champion to know wherever you go, whenever you're against a man in the ring on any given night, it could happen. Nice set of moves from the champ, but it's reversed on him. Wasn't expecting the speed. Look at that scissors. He pitches Koko forward, and Koko fires up at him, and now he's not having it. He's not having any of Flair pushing him around. Koko Ware showing that he's not at all the champion, he may be nervous, and I think all of that's by the board. As Flair, whoa! Koko brings some credentials in as the Mid-America champion, and I think Flair just thought he was dealing with another local yokel, could push him around the way he wanted to. Dusty backing him up and saying, push him, Koko. Koko getting his tempo going now. Got the crowd behind him as the champion steps through the ropes again. Quick move. Flair popped that knee to the midsection. Hit him with a chop so fast. Blisters Koko Ware with that chop. Tags him again. Ware back with a right. They're trading him up there now. Dusty out of his chair. Rooting Koko on. Nail him, nail him. Ric Flair down in the middle of the ring. Koko covers it. Oh, he almost got him. I mean, he was that close. And Ric Flair, with a little fright in his eyes, for the first time as he realized how close he was to losing his championship. Flair stops him with a knee, chops him. They're trading licks again. Flair down. 1, 2, but the leg on the rope breaks it. Oh, brother. Oh, brother. The KG champion popped the leg up at the right time. He couldn't shake Koko. Flair in the corner saying, hold it, hold it. 7 minutes into the action, and Koko Ware stunning the world champion. Misses an elbow, does Flair. Flying press. Kicks him out at the count of 2, and Koko keeps the press. Whoa! Flair jumps out of the ring and meets Dusty Rhodes head on. Dusty, in case you just joined us, serving as the second, and look out, it may be bye-bye champion. Flair taking a stroll as Dusty telling Koko, be ready for him, look out, don't let him con you. Ric Flair back in the ring, and Koko waiting on him. Dusty, who knows the champion so well, telling Koko, don't let him slip up on you. Flair got back in that ring. He's now taking his time. Flair massaging his jaw where Koko caught him with a solid right hand. Champion ties it in with the challenger. Scissors him. Ware going down. Look at him trying to get out of the way. And he can't get a good solid ride on him as Koko, too fast, out of the way, stands up to Ric Flair. And Nature Boy having a little different look. He is getting mad now. This time he goes in behind. Once again, Koko Ware spins. Flair out on the floor. He can't hold on to him. I think he's getting hot now.
He is, Lance. I don't know if that would be an advantage for Koko or a disadvantage. With some wrestlers, you know, when they lose their temper, they get it going, but some make a mistake so quick. We'll see how Flair is when he's hot.
Absolutely right, Randy. You can't tell how it's going to affect somebody is cagey. Nick Bockwing was one of those guys. When he gets mad, brother, look out, because he really steps up to another level.
That's right. Jerry Lawler, too. We can name a few.
Flair going to do a little test of strength. Koko took a serious chop right under the chin. Oh, he caught him. Maybe right at the throat. Koko is down and hurt. And Ric Flair puts a boot on him now, pushes the referee back. As the referee, Jesse Allen, says, wait a minute, let's not be pushing anybody around. Koko back in the ring. Flair whips him across the ring. Elbow and face down goes Koko. 10 minutes and 30 seconds into the action. Koko Ware down in the middle. Flair drops with a knee right across the head. Says to Dusty Rhodes, you want some? There's a tag. A tag. A pin. Got a 1, 2, and Koko's out of it. Put to the midsection. Takes that arm around behind into a hammer position on Koko Ware. Ric Flair now taking over. Boy, it was that one shot right at the throat that changed the tide. Really took it out of Koko. He's young and very resilient, so if he gets breathing room, he'll get that second win as Flair, he's got his foot on the rope. Dusty Rhodes going around to tell the referee, watch out. And once again, Flair with his foot on the rope, cranking that arm up. Rhodes trying to get the referee's attention to say, watch the ropes. He's got his foot on the rope. And Jesse Allen, the referee, sending Dusty back to the corner. Ric Flair snaps a bar on that arm and straddles right over Koko Ware. Buries his head down in the canvas. And Flair exercising that ability that he has, dominating the action at the moment at 12 minutes and 30 seconds in. Flair leans on the arm, and he is just punishing the face of Ware into that mat. Koko won't give it up. He's trying to get loose, but Flair, you notice how far forward he is to keep that leverage in such great shape on Koko. Koko Ware getting that adrenaline flowing. Comes up to his feet. The referee says, open your hand. And with that, Flair jerks him off the feet by the hair. Dusty Rhodes telling the ref, ask the people. We're going to have to cut away from this action, but we're going to be back. Ware trying to punch his way out of it. Slams with a right again. Big chop from Flair. Boy, he is catching him just right with that chop. Right under the chin. In the air. Ware deposited among the turnbuckles over there. Oh, and the champion throttled him with that one. Punishing punches, but he's still going at it. He's chopping away on Flair. The champion slumps to the corner at the turnbuckle. Dusty's saying, go in and get him. Go in and get him. Koko continuing with the chops. He had a little choke on Flair, and the referee stopping him as he blocked his arm. Flair dropped a knee in the midsection. Boy, there's an opportunist, to say the least. Reversal. Goes for a sleeper hold. It presented itself. Koko gritting his teeth, trying to hold on. He's given away a height advantage to Flair. That's the way to nullify that height advantage. He's got him down on his knees, and he's trying to tighten it up. Dusty hollering to Koko, pull him down, pull him down. Flair trying to get to the ropes. Ric Flair right at the rope, but not in him. And down he goes. Koko. If he's got enough strength left. The champion on his back. Dusty saying, don't let up, don't let up. Foot on the rope. Oh, boy. What a move. Crowd booing it. Smart move by Flair, though. And the referee says, break it up. Took a lot of smoke out of Koko. He's putting up a brave front as he gives him a little bird. He's waiting on the champion. Tags him with a right hand, another one. Flair. Still short of oxygen. His eyes rolling a little in the head, and Flair on the deck. Count of 1, 2. Flair blocks him, and boy catches him with that vicious chop. And dumps Koko. As he picked him up, worked him into a side suplex as he snapped him down onto the back of the neck of Koko Ware. Koko trying to get up. Flair pushes him down, jumps right in the middle of the midsection. Challenger. I hope not, but he may have shot a lot of energy. There's that famous figure 4 leg lock. Dusty Rhodes knows this may be the beginning of the end for Koko Ware. He comes around telling Koko, don't give it up, don't give it up. He's got a killer hold on him. The figure 4 leg lock has put a lot of tough challengers out. Ware close to the rope. It could be a possibility. Dusty saying, come on, come on, come on. Flair holding, putting the pressure on. Koko gets it over. Reverses the pressure. Flair lets up, comes out of it, and he broke the hold. Minutes and 30 seconds, and Ware broke the hold. slips in, a slide, 1, 2. Shoulder thrown right out of the ring. Flair using his own momentum. Rick using this as a chance to get a little steam back. Koko pulls himself up on the ring edge. Him and chops him. Over the top. I thought he was going to get a flip on it. He does. Gets him down. 1, 2. But Flair kicks out again. What a battle. Koko going for a figure 4. He's got it on Flair, but he's not as familiar, Randy, as Flair is with this. It may be a mistake trying to use that hold on him. 1, 2, and Flair comes up.
Agree with you, Lance. Koko using Ric Flair's fat hold, but it looks like he's doing some damage with him, Lance.
Oh, he's got powerful legs. That's where he gets that great drop kick. He's really putting the pressure on Ric Flair. Flair trying to roll over and reverse that pressure. Again, a 2 count. Flair grabs the rope, pulls over, and that is going to be a break. Koko's going to have to let it loose. Flair saying, hold it, hold it. Koko going after that leg. Wraps it around the ropes. Big chop. Koko and Flair trading licks. Nature Boy staggered in the middle of the ring. There's that big drop kick. Now he's on his home turf. Crowd hollering. Dundee comes roaring in. Throws powder in Dusty Rhodes' eyes. Starts jumping up into the ring. Flair, meanwhile, taking advantage. Buries one on Koko. 1, 2, 3. He got him. Oh, boy. 23 minutes and 14 seconds. Being distracted by Dundee. Ric Flair takes advantage of it. I can't blame him for that. Plants one on Koko, gets the win. I can't blame him for helping Dundee now. Dusty was blinded by powder. Here comes Rhodes into the ring. He feels Flair out of the corner. Koko going after Dundee. But the title dreams are all over for this night. The winner in 23-14 and still the world champion, Ric Nature Boy Flair.